That's why I've put together this guide. To prevent cancer and dementia, I'll share with you the 3 best foods to pair with milk, and the 3 worst combinations together with the best recipes. Hey there! Are there still some of you who haven't subscribed? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like this video. And please share it with your loved ones. I promise you that I will keep bringing you the best health information. There's an old saying that illness comes through the mouth, which means food. Conversely, it means illness can be treated through the mouth, or food. So, what we eat can either protect or harm our health. To safeguard our health with food, it's crucial to know which foods go well together. And make sure to eat the right combinations. Today's star is milk, the king of calcium and a champion for bone health. You all know that milk is good for the body, right? It's packed with calcium, which is great for health and strength of bones, but it doesn't stop there. It also helps prevent cardiovascular diseases, gastritis, indigestion, and even lowers the risk of diabetes, making it a must-have in your diet. But wait! Did you know that even such a healthy choice as milk can be harmful when paired with the wrong foods? So, let's dive into the 3 worst foods to combine with milk for cancer and dementia prevention, and the 3 best foods that can help extend our lifespan in a healthy way. First off, one thing that you should never have with milk is sweet potatoes. Aren't you surprised? Many people blend sweet potatoes with milk to make lattes, or create sweet potato soups, thinking it's a great combo since sweet potatoes are rich in fiber, which milk lacks. And yes, they're right. However, as we age, and our digestive system becomes less efficient, especially for those with acid reflux, this combination requires caution. Sweet potatoes are so rich in fiber that they stay in our stomachs for a long time. While this can be good for feeling full, it can be problematic if digestion slows down, leading to undigested food mixing poorly with stomach acid, and causing regurgitation, or the sensation of food coming back up the throat. Have you felt a heavy, uncomfortable feeling after eating sweet potatoes lately? When you have milk under these circumstances, the fats in the milk can loosen up the muscle that connects your stomach and throat, which might result in heartburn. So, those with acid reflux or prone to it should be particularly careful. Moreover, combining purple sweet potatoes with milk is even worse. When you do so, the calcium in the milk binds with the anthocyanins in purple sweet potatoes, preventing absorption and leading to it being expelled from the body. However, if you really want to combine milk and sweet potatoes, it's better to opt for soy milk, low-fat milk, or oat milk. Listen up. Have you been adding sugar to your sweet potato latte? That's an absolute no-go. Mixing milk with sugar is a really bad idea, because it cancels out the benefits of calcium-rich milk. Here's the thing. Sugar makes our blood more acidic. To balance this out, calcium gets pulled from our bones. So, even if milk is working hard to put calcium back into your bones, adding sugar just undoes all that good work. And milk has something called lactose, which is a type of sugar that doesn't spike your blood sugar levels too quickly, so milk's overall effect on blood sugar is pretty mild. But when you add sugar, the fat in the milk makes the sugar less sweet, tempting you to add even more sugar. This starts a bad cycle. Keep doing this, and you'll find you're less sensitive to sweetness, more prone to sudden spikes in blood sugar, and more likely to gain weight. Over time, this can lead to higher insulin resistance and chronic inflammation, which can then cause diseases like cancer and dementia in the body. So, really watch out when mixing milk and sugar. Secondly, the best food to pair with milk is none other than potatoes. Instead of sweet potatoes, try having potatoes with your milk. Milk contains almost every kind of vitamin but lacks one crucial thing. Guess what? Vitamin C. Potatoes, on the other hand, are packed with vitamin C. Known as the apples of the earth, potatoes contain up to 5 times more vitamin C than apples do. Plus, to boost the absorption of all the good stuff in potatoes, you need vitamin A, which milk has in abundance. So, when you have milk and potatoes together, they work to maximize each other's nutritional benefits and vitamin absorption, creating a nutritionally perfect match that boosts your immune system. You can enjoy potatoes and milk separately, or blend them together into a delicious potato milk. Especially as we get older and start losing muscle in our arms and legs. This combination is perfect for keeping muscles strong. Don't forget this tip. And if you're curious about the best way to enjoy potatoes, stay tuned for our upcoming video on potatoes. The second food you should never have with milk is citrus fruits. You must avoid combining milk with sour fruits like lemons, oranges, and grapefruits. Ever wonder why? When you go to the dairy section of the store, you can find milk flavors of strawberry, banana, chocolate. But why there is no orange milk, lemon milk, or grapefruit milk? The reason lies in casein, which makes up 80% of the protein in milk. Casein plays a key role in transporting minerals to where they're needed throughout the body, helping to solve digestion issues and prevent gastritis and stomach cancer. When casein meets acid, it clumps and coagulates, which is how cheese is made. So, when you drink milk, it can form clumps in your stomach due to the strong stomach acid. Similar to cheese, prolonging digestion and absorption time. Imagine what happens when you add citrus fruits to the mix. The clumps get even bigger, making digestion and absorption take much longer and likely causing bloating. If food takes too long to digest and stays in your intestines, it can mess up your gut health, causing ongoing stomach troubles, and even leading to big problems like gut inflammation and bowel cancer. Have you heard that? A healthy gut means a healthy brain and mind, and it keeps dementia at bay? Indeed, the gut is considered the second brain. And its health is a measure of our brain's health. Therefore, choosing foods that digest well is a great habit for your health. The second perfect match for milk rather than citrus fruits is tomatoes. Tomatoes are a top superfood with the best antioxidant effects. They are especially recommended for people with diabetes, because tomatoes are low in sugar but high in water. Tomatoes are full of powerful antioxidants like lycopene and beta-carotene, which help prevent heart disease and have anti-cancer effects. The fats in milk help your body absorb these antioxidants better. Plus, the vitamin K in tomatoes helps keep the calcium from milk inside your body, making sure it's fully absorbed. This makes tomatoes and milk an excellent combination. Especially when you have them together, they can help increase the prevention of osteoporosis. So it's really something to remember. The third thing to avoid mixing with milk is spinach. Aren't you surprised? Spinach is often used in dishes like pasta, risotto, or pizza with milk. But, be careful. The issue is with something called oxalate, found in spinach. Oxalate can team up with the calcium in milk to form sharp little crystals that are tough for your body to get rid of. These crystals can build up, leading to muscle aches, kidney problems, and even serious issues like kidney stones or kidney cancer. Because milk has a lot of calcium, it's not a good mix with spinach. If you've had kidney stones, it's best to not mix milk and spinach at all. If you want to eat spinach, try boiling it first before adding it to anything with milk. And just like spinach, beets also have a lot of oxalate. So don't mix them with milk either. Lastly, the third perfect match for milk is corn. Corn is rich in dietary fiber, which is great for gut health. And it's also loaded with folic acid, known for its dementia prevention benefits. Additionally, corn is full of the vitamin B complex, which helps relieve stress and stabilize your mood. However, a significant downside of corn is its low content of amino acids like tryptophan and lysine. When you pair corn with amino acid-rich milk, it makes up for these nutritional gaps perfectly. Especially during these days, many people struggle with insomnia. Drinking warm milk with corn can be ideal for a good night's sleep. The lactobacillus bacteria in milk not only reduces hunger but also calms your intestines, reducing anxiety in our nerve cells, and significantly improving sleep quality. With the nerve-calming effects of vitamin B in corn, this combination creates a fantastic synergy. For the sake of your good nights, remember corn and milk. So, we've looked at the 3 worst and the 3 best food combinations with milk. Now at last, it's time to summarize. Pair milk with potatoes, not sweet potatoes. And remember, never add sugar to it. Also, avoid citrus fruits with milk as they can lead to indigestion, but go for tomatoes. Lastly, don't cook spinach with milk right away, have corn with your milk instead. How does that sound? Milk is good for your body, especially when paired with the right foods. So I hope you take good care of your health by choosing wisely. Thank you for being with me for a long time. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And please share it with your family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. You've probably heard a lot about how drinking 3 cups of coffee a day is good for your health. But wait. Doing so might actually harm your health, especially when you have it with this. Did you know that having coffee with certain things can lead to cancer and dementia? Even your daily coffee has its best and worst food matches. So, I've got you covered. For cancer and dementia prevention, I'll share with you the 3 worst foods to have with coffee. And the 3 best foods that go perfectly with it. Hello there. Are there anyone who haven't subscribed yet? Hit subscribe and like right now. Please share this video with your loved ones. I promise to keep bringing you the best health information. These days, it's often said we're living in a coffee state, with our nation being among the world's top coffee consumers. The passion for coffee here is truly remarkable. The coffee we enjoy 2-3 times a day is packed with benefits. Not just for diabetes and dementia prevention but also for fighting cancer and cardiovascular diseases. Plus, the stimulating effect of caffeine adds vitality and energy to our daily life. The delightful and rich aroma of coffee boosts dopamine production, enhancing mood and even helping with depression. But did you know? Even coffee, as beneficial as it is, can be harmful when paired with certain foods. So, let's dive into the 3 worst food pairings with coffee for cancer and dementia prevention. And the 3 best pairings that can help extend our lives healthily. First off, the worst choice to pair with your coffee is, surprisingly, sweet coffee drinks like vanilla lattes. Many of you might grab one of these sweetened coffee drinks after a meal, right? When you look at what's in them. Beyond the coffee, you find a huge amount of sugar, powdered creamers, and other synthetic additives. Putting aside the freshness of the coffee granules, the excessive amount of sugar is the biggest issue. You already know sugar isn't good for you. But why are sweet coffee drinks particularly bad for your health? It's mainly because you have them after eating. Imagine this. You've already had your fill of carbs and sugar from your meal, raising your blood sugar. And then you top it off with a sugar-packed coffee drink. Exactly, it spikes your insulin resistance and leaves extra sugar floating in your bloodstream. This leftover blood sugar acts as glycotoxins, causing inflammation in your vessels, which can lead to cancer. If it goes to the liver, it causes fatty liver disease. If it reaches the brain, it can shrink the hippocampus, responsible for memory, reducing brain size and leading to dementia. Moreover, increasing insulin resistance is a direct path to diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, and other metabolic syndromes. And there's more. The creamy powder that adds a rich flavor is another big issue. Because its fat content easily turns into visceral fat in your body, making sweet coffee drinks after meals a terrible habit for your waistline and cholesterol levels. So, what kind of coffee should you drink? The answer is filtered or brewed, Americano and espresso, made from freshly roasted beans without any added sugar. By choosing this kind of coffee, you avoid the sugar and calories that are the downsides of sweet coffee drinks, keeping only the benefits of coffee. Drinking 2-3 cups of good coffee a day is really good for your health. And for those who sometimes add syrup to their coffee, remember that liquid fructose or corn syrup, often called syrup, is even worse for your health than sugar, so you should definitely avoid it. So, what should you add to your coffee, or eat with it? There's a miraculous way to maximize the benefits of coffee and drink it like a tonic, and it involves one of the top 3 spices in the world, the cinnamon. In fact, in Mexico, adding a cinnamon stick to coffee is a traditional health and longevity secret known as café de olla. Did you know coffee is excellent for heart health? Recent studies presented at the European Society of Cardiology have shown that 3 cups of coffee a day can significantly reduce the risk of stroke and cardiovascular diseases by up to 60%. And why is that? You might wonder. It's because coffee is rich in antioxidants called polyphenol. Astonishingly, the amount of polyphenol in coffee is 3 times that of green tea, and 9 times that of black tea. These components not only strengthen the blood vessels and cleanse the blood, but also reduce inflammation levels within the vessels. Now, here's the kick. Cinnamon is also packed with these miraculous antioxidants, polyphenol. When combined, coffee and cinnamon create an incredible synergy. Interestingly, the polyphenol in cinnamon help expand the blood vessels and nourish the joints. With the colder weather, causing many to experience numbness and swelling in their hands and feet. Combining coffee and cinnamon can aid in improving blood circulation. You can either stick a cinnamon stick in your coffee, or simply mix in about half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder for the perfect golden ratio. It's a great combination to try. So, the second worst match for coffee is actually medication. This includes not just supplements but also any prescription drugs you might be taking. Are there any of you who think because coffee's caffeine speeds up metabolism, it might make your medicine work faster? Or, do you take your post-meal supplements with coffee? Doing so not only renders the medicine ineffective, but can also cause serious health issues. Drinking coffee when you're tired can momentarily beat sleepiness and boost your focus, right? That's because the caffeine in coffee stimulates blood circulation, waking you up and giving you a burst of energy. While this is great on its own, it's very risky to mix this with medication. First off, supplements are full of good stuff like vitamins B, C, D, or minerals such as iron. But caffeine from coffee can block these beneficial ingredients from being absorbed in your stomach, making them useless. Moreover, mixing coffee with prescription drugs can lead to even bigger problems. Common medications like aspirin and stomach medicine when taken with coffee can increase stomach acid and cause severe irritation. This could lead to serious issues like stomach spasms, perforations, and ulcers. Also, medicine for cold and cough, which already has a stimulating effect when added to the stimulating effect of caffeine, can cause your heart to race and blood pressure to spike, leading to emergencies like arrhythmias and brain hemorrhages. Plus, if you're taking diuretics for conditions like high blood pressure, coffee's diuretic effect can overburden your kidneys. Therefore, it's crucial to avoid taking coffee with supplements and prescription drugs. If you wait 1 or 2 hours between them, you can enjoy the benefits of your medicine and coffee without any problems. At this point, the best food pairing I recommend with coffee is definitely milk. Many of you enjoy adding milk to your coffee to make lattes or cappuccinos, right? Adding milk not only softens the bitterness and acidity of coffee, making it smoother and creamier, but it also enhances its health benefits. Have you noticed you tend to visit the bathroom more often after drinking coffee? That's because of the diuretic effect of caffeine in coffee, which helps with metabolism and blood circulation, speeding up the elimination of waste from your body. While this can be good, it also poses a big problem. Caffeine can cause the calcium in your body to be expelled along with it. That's why coffee is sometimes called a calcium thief. Moreover, caffeine can even interfere with the absorption of calcium in the body. So, how can we counteract this downside? By pairing coffee with the king of calcium, milk. Even if caffeine flushes out calcium, the ample amount of calcium in milk ensures you can drink coffee without worries. Additionally, the bitter and acidic taste of coffee can stimulate the production of stomach acid. Milk creates a protective layer in the stomach and neutralizes acidity, making it an excellent choice. Plus, adding protein balances the nutritional value of your coffee, making milk and coffee a perfect match. The third worst food to pair with coffee might surprise you, it's chocolate. A sweet chocolate cake with a cup of Americano can be delicious. And there are also coffees drizzled with chocolate syrup, like a chocolate frappuccino. Some even pair dark chocolate with coffee, for diet purposes. Wait a second. Coffee is known to aid weight loss, but do you know why? It's because of brown fat. When we think of fat, we often think of the bad kind that makes you gain weight, like visceral fat, which stores leftover nutrients as white fat in your body. On the other hand, there's good, brown fat, which burns off bad fat and helps prevent obesity. Amazingly, caffeine in coffee stimulates this good brown fat, aiding in weight loss. Plus, caffeine boosts metabolism, speeding up fat burning. But here's the catch. While pairing dark chocolate with coffee might seem like a boost to diet effects, it can lead to serious problems. The reason is that both chocolate and coffee are full of caffeine. So, when you have coffee and chocolate together, you end up consuming too much caffeine. The American Heart Association warns that excessive caffeine intake can cause severe stimulation effects, increasing the risk of heart attacks due to arrhythmias. So, from now on, it's better to enjoy chocolate and coffee separately. Then, what snacks might be good to pair with your coffee? The third and the last, best pairing I recommend with coffee is nuts. Did you know coffee is great for brain health and preventing dementia? It's true. The caffeine in 2-3 cups of coffee a day actually stops the formation of tau proteins, which can cause dementia. Plus, the antioxidants in coffee protect and even help regenerate brain nerve cells. This means coffee can boost cognitive abilities and memory, and it's really good at preventing dementia, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease. And here's where it gets even better. When you pair nuts with your coffee, you create an amazing synergy. Did you know our brain uses up about 20% of our body's energy? That's why it's crucial to feed our brain with the right nutrients. Nuts like walnuts, almonds, and peanuts are not only full of various nutrients but also rich in unsaturated fatty acids, which activate brain cells. This doesn't just boost your memory. It also clears fats stuck in your blood vessels, cleaning them out. So, better blood flow means more oxygen for your brain. Remember to grab a handful of nuts with your coffee next time. It adds a delicious nutty flavor and boosts your health too. So far, we've looked at the 3 worst and 3 best food pairings with coffee. Then, it's time to wrap it up. Instead of sugary mixed coffees, go for unbrewed or filtered good coffee. And sprinkle some cinnamon or nutmeg on it for a healthy twist. Also, don't take supplements or prescription drugs with your coffee, but have it with milk instead. Skip having coffee with chocolate, and pair it with nuts to boost your brain health. How does that sound? I hope by choosing the right companions for your coffee, you'll take good care of your health. Thank you so much for staying with me today. If you found today's tips helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And do share this with your dear family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you. Have you heard that drinking a glass of water on an empty stomach in the morning is good for your health? If you drink it like that way, you are almost drinking and eating bacteria. From now on, if you follow just these 3 simple steps, you can experience the miracle of a glass of water, the best remedy that is simple and costs nothing. Try drinking water this way for just 1 week, and a miracle will happen. This is your Dr. John. Are there any of you who haven't subscribed yet? Please press the subscribe and like buttons right now. Share this video to your precious ones as well. And please introduce Dr. John to many others. I will continue to provide you with the best health information. Today's main topic is water. Specifically, a glass of water you drink in the morning on an empty stomach. You've probably heard that drinking a glass of water in the morning is good for your health, right? Our bodies are made up of 70% water. Therefore, water is one of the most important substances for building the body and sustaining life. If our body loses just 5% of its water, we become disoriented, and if it loses 12%, it can be fatal. Moreover, water plays a very important role in our bodies. When it's hot, we sweat to regulate body temperature, and water helps expel waste, promote metabolism, improve blood circulation, regulate sodium, and even detoxify. It has amazing benefits. Additionally, in the morning, water is used up through sweat and metabolic processes, making us dehydrated. This causes blood to become thick and sticky, increasing its viscosity. Drinking water in this state helps lower blood viscosity and reduces the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Therefore, it's crucial to always stay hydrated. But a glass of water in the morning is particularly beneficial. However, pay attention. Even this beneficial morning water should not be consumed just any way. there are 3 essential points you must follow. First, you must rinse your mouth before drinking. This is extremely important because when you wake up in the morning, your mouth is filled with bacteria. If you drink water without rinsing your mouth, you are essentially drinking or eating bacteria. Even if you brushed your teeth before bed, metabolic processes during the night fill your mouth with bacteria. Additionally, the warm and moist environment in your mouth overnight creates the perfect conditions for bacterial growth. So, how should you drink a glass of water on an empty stomach? Right after you wake up in the morning. Rinse your mouth with water before drinking. You don't need to brush your teeth. Simply gargle with water a couple of times. This simple process effectively removes a significant portion of the bacteria that proliferated in your mouth overnight. Attention here. Some people gargle with mouthwash in the morning instead of brushing their teeth. However, it is not advisable to use mouthwash early in the morning because the mouth tends to be dry overnight and the mouthwash can adhere to the oral mucosa. Therefore, before drinking a glass of water on an empty stomach in the morning, gargle a couple of times with water, not the others, but water is truly enough. If you find gargling too bothersome, even just spitting out your saliva upon waking can be very effective. Second, you should drink lukewarm water. Avoid hot water and cold water. On an empty stomach in the morning, lukewarm still water is the best. When you wake up in the morning, some people drink a large glass of cold water to refresh themselves and quench their thirst. And some are even drinking the cold sparkling water in the morning to wake up. From now on, never do this. Drinking cold water and even sparkling water on an empty stomach in the morning stimulates the autonomic nervous system, which can shock the heart. Instead of aiding blood circulation, it can hinder it and cause heart irregularities such as arrhythmia. Moreover, have you ever felt a sharp pain in your teeth when eating cold ice cream or sorbet? Cold water can also cause this sensation. When something suddenly hot or cold touches your teeth, it causes significant stress to your teeth and gums. Therefore, drinking cold water can cause the enamel and dentin that form your teeth to expand, potentially leading to cracks in the teeth. This is why many doctors recommend rinsing your mouth with lukewarm water when brushing your teeth. Teeth, which are one of the 5 blessings, should be rinsed with lukewarm water in the morning. The ideal temperature is around 85 F, which is around 30 C, slightly lower than body temperature. Additionally, drinking cold or hot water uses up energy to maintain body temperature, sapping your morning energy. As you age, your basal metabolic rate decreases. Drinking cold water can excessively lower body temperature, reduce blood flow to the stomach, and decrease digestive secretion. Therefore, to promote blood circulation, metabolism, and energy use, you should definitely drink lukewarm, especially still water, in the morning. Now, the last, but not least, third step is to drink water slowly on an empty stomach in the morning. Some people drink water quickly because they feel thirsty, due to excessive water loss from sweating or breathing during the night. However, this can be very, very dangerous, so you must drink water in the morning very slowly. If you have high blood pressure and a history of brain damages like aneurysms, hemorrhages, drinking water quickly can be truly risky. This is because the rapid increase in blood flow to the brain or heart can cause blood vessels to burst or rupture, leading to severe problems. Additionally, a rapid increase in body fluids can cause severe headaches. Drinking too much water quickly lowers the concentration of salt in your cells and increases the concentration of water. As a result, cells can swell, and if brain cells swell, it increases pressure inside the skull, leading to headaches and breathing difficulties. The electrolyte levels can also drop, leading to muscle cramps and making your body feel off balance. Therefore, you should drink water slowly, over about 5 minutes to stay safe. Nowadays, there's a growing interest in gut health, due to the belief that a healthy gut leads to a healthy brain and mental well-being, reducing the risk of dementia. Indeed, the gut is so important that it's called the second brain. It contains 70% of immune cells and produces various hormones. Therefore, gut health is crucial for the overall well-being of our body. And here is one more interesting thing that you might don't know. 90% of the happiness hormone, serotonin, is secreted in the gut, making it particularly important. Drinking a glass of water on an empty stomach in the morning is one of the best habits for gut health. It induces the gastrocolic reflex, promoting bowel movements, and enhances the effectiveness of products like probiotics. You might have many questions, such as how much water should be consumed for health. Some suggest drinking several liters a day or 4 glasses in the morning. I will let you know the secret. Here's the rule: the number is not important. Just drink water moderately when you feel thirsty. That's totally enough, but here is the point. Drinking too much water can be dangerous, especially for people with weak kidneys or those on dialysis, because it can cause swelling and trouble breathing due to fluid buildup. For diabetics, drinking too much water can make them feel full and eat less, which can lead to low blood sugar. Also, people with acid reflux or weak stomachs may feel worse because too much water can cause the valve between the stomach and esophagus to open more often. So, it's best to drink water in moderate amounts, no more than 1 glass at a time. So now, we have learned about all the 3 essential precautions to take when drinking a glass of water in the morning for optimal health benefits. Then it's time to summarize. When you wake up, you must rinse your mouth with water, then slowly drink lukewarm water. How does that sound? I hope you start the healthy habit of drinking a glass of water on an empty stomach in the morning to stay healthy. Thank you for watching. If you found today's video helpful, please subscribe and like it. And don't forget to share it with your family and friends. I will always wish you health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you. Did you know that eating this with cinnamon could actually harm your health? Cinnamon, one of the world's top 3 spices and known as natural insulin, has foods that pair well with it and foods that do not. Eating it with foods that do not pair well can actually harm your health. To prevent disease, I will tell you about 3 foods that pair worst with cinnamon, and 3 foods that pair best with it. Hello, this is your friendly health expert, Dr. John. Are there any of you who haven't subscribed yet? Please subscribe and hit the like button right now. Share this with your loved ones. And introduce Dr. John to many others. I will continue to provide you with the best health information. Everyone, what if there was a food that was good for diabetes, burns visceral fat so it's great for losing weight, prevents colds by blocking viruses and protecting the lungs, and even has amazing anti-disease effects? What if it also prevented aging and kept you young? The food I'm going to introduce today is delicious. Moreover, it is affordable, making it cost-effective. Today's star is called a divine blessing, cinnamon. Recently, it has been reported that cinnamon is good for brain health and is being developed as a preventive treatment for brain damages. In fact, just smelling cinnamon can boost cognitive abilities and concentration more than any brain health exercise, proving it to be highly effective in preventing brain damages, even just with cinnamon scent. But did you know that? Even a healthy food like cinnamon can be harmful to your health if eaten with certain foods. Now, let's find out together the 3 worst food combinations with cinnamon that can hinder disease prevention, and the 3 best combinations for optimal health benefits. The first worst cinnamon food is cinnamon beverages like tea and lattes. There are many dishes that use cinnamon, such as cinnamon rolls, cinnamon bread, and cinnamon tea, which have become very popular. Especially in the fall, sweet pumpkin spice lattes are very popular. In the East, cinnamon drinks are often brewed strong and consumed as a digestive aid. You may already know that Coca-Cola was originally developed as a digestive aid. While its recipe is secret, one thing is certain: its digestive properties come from cinnamon powder. Although everyone loves Coca-Cola, cinnamon, with its sweet aroma and bitter taste, is a spice that people either love or hate. Some people mix cinnamon powder into milk or sprinkle it on coffee. But traditionally, the most common way to consume cinnamon is in beverages like cinnamon tea and lattes. Our ancestors wisely drank cinnamon tea after meals because the warm properties of cinnamon protected the stomach and helped the secretion of gastric juices, aiding digestion and relieving bloating. This is why cinnamon extract is often included in digestive aids even in these days. Moreover, cinnamon tea, brewed for a long time, has a stronger aroma than any other cinnamon food, which is truly beneficial. The spicy cinnamon in the tea can enhance digestive abilities even by its scent alone. However, there is a big problem with sweet and slightly bitter cinnamon beverages. When you think of cinnamon tea or lattes, the dark brown color comes to mind. But this color actually comes from brown sugar, not cinnamon. You probably already know that sugar itself is not good for health. Even if cinnamon is good for health, drinking cinnamon tea after meals can be dangerous, because it raises blood sugar levels further after they've already increased during the meal. More seriously, the sugar used in these drinks is often brown sugar. Additionally, to make the color darker, artificial additives in caramel color are used, which contain a carcinogenic substance called methylamidazole. Therefore, avoid commercially available cinnamon beverages with dark colors, and instead, make them at home using trusted sweeteners for a healthier option. At first, the best combination with cinnamon I recommend you today is honey. Earlier, I mentioned that the brown sugar in cinnamon beverages is dangerous. Instead, you can consume cinnamon with honey. Did you know that cinnamon is excellent for boosting your health? Cinnamon contains as many as 41 antioxidant compounds that prevent the formation of mutant cells and illness-causing cells in our bodies. Amazingly, the antioxidants in cinnamon create a tremendous synergy when combined with honey. This combination especially strengthens the heart. The heart acts as a powerful pump, sending blood throughout the body. When this function weakens, problems arise. However, mixing honey with cinnamon tea removes cholesterol and triglycerides accumulated in the arteries, making the heartbeat stronger and allowing for better delivery of oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. This combination is excellent for preventing cardiovascular diseases like arteriosclerosis, strokes, and cerebral hemorrhages. Moreover, honey is rich in minerals that boost immunity. When combined with the warming properties of cinnamon, blood circulation improves significantly, allowing these beneficial minerals and vitamins to be absorbed more quickly by our bodies. The second worst food to pair with cinnamon is dried dates. Were you surprised? Dates are a common ingredient in cinnamon beverages like cinnamon drinks or beverages. However, it's important to note that you should consume fresh dates, not dried dates. Have you heard that cinnamon is good for diabetes? One of the most famous nicknames for cinnamon is natural insulin. Do you know how many people in the world suffer from diabetes? Including those at risk, it's about 700 millions and expected to be reached 800 millions or more in 2030. Today's star, cinnamon, is particularly effective against diabetes and its complications. Diabetes generally means having a low level of insulin or poor blood sugar control. Simply put, insulin is like a guide that takes the sugar in your body to the muscles, liver, or organs that need energy. When insulin is insufficient, the sugar in your body doesn't know where to go and floats in the bloodstream, leading to a shortage of energy in the muscles and a rise in blood sugar levels, creating an emergency situation. Here's the key point. When you consume cinnamon, an amazing thing happens. The polyphenol compounds in cinnamon act similarly to insulin in your body. This lowers blood sugar levels and helps deliver energy to the muscles, not only boosting vitality but also strengthening the muscles. However, if you consume cinnamon with dry dates, it's of no use. Dates have about 5 times the sugar content of apples, while it raises blood sugar levels slowly. The drying process of dates concentrates the sugar even more. Therefore, to get the benefits of cinnamon, you should pair it with fresh dates, not dried dates. The second best food that paired perfectly with cinnamon is ginger. With the recent drastic temperature changes, many people are experiencing weakened immunity, catching colds, and suffering from body aches, knee pain, arthritis, and neuralgia. At this time, consuming ginger and cinnamon together can perfectly solve these issues. Cinnamon has a sharp aroma, which is due to phenol compounds known as natural antioxidants. These compounds act like antibiotics in our body, killing bacteria. They are especially effective in reducing and soothing chronic inflammations such as arthritis, dermatitis, and stomatitis, providing pain relief as well. When you consume cinnamon with ginger, it maximizes the benefits of cinnamon. The gingerol in ginger, which gives it its spicy flavor, completely sterilizes inflammation and toxins in the body. It also detoxifies blood clots and carcinogenic substances in the blood vessels. Here's the key point. Both cinnamon and ginger have warming properties. While eating foods with warming properties together might seem like it could overburden the body, surprisingly, cinnamon and ginger are beneficial when combined. Cinnamon helps reduce internal heat and detoxifies the body, while ginger expels this heat through sweat. Additionally, this process improves blood circulation and prevents bacterial growth on the skin, providing skincare benefits. Here's one more thing. Have you heard that cinnamon contains toxins? Cinnamon does have a small amount of a toxin called coumarin. However, when consumed with ginger, this toxin is detoxified, making it safe to eat and even more beneficial. The third worst combination with cinnamon is for those who are taking hypertension medications, which is for the people with high blood pressure. Especially those with weak kidneys need to be extra cautious. First, cinnamon is excellent for cardiovascular health. As previously mentioned, it not only strengthens the heart and blood vessels, but also contains aldehyde compounds that help to dilate the blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more smoothly. Moreover, cinnamon is rich in potassium, which helps expel sodium from the body, lowering blood pressure and reducing swelling. However, here lies the problem. Hypertension medications, particularly diuretics, perform the same function as cinnamon's potassium. To be specific, the diuretics in hypertension medications work exactly like the potassium in cinnamon. You might wonder, isn't that a good thing? Yes, right? However, The problem is that these diuretics prevent the excretion of potassium. Normally, the potassium from cinnamon should be excreted after doing its job. But the diuretics block this, causing the potassium levels in the body to rise significantly. This can lead to hyperkalemia, which can cause muscle weakness and even cardiac arrhythmias. So, should you always worry about consuming cinnamon? Not at all. The secret to enjoying cinnamon to its fullest potential while staying healthy is finally revealed. The third best combination with cinnamon is apples. Many of you probably enjoy sprinkling cinnamon on your apple pie, and you're doing it right. As I mentioned earlier, cinnamon is being developed as a treatment to prevent brain disease. According to research from the University of Chicago, cinnamic acid, the main component of cinnamon, significantly reduces brain damage. Moreover, neurological diseases like Parkinson's show motor disorder symptoms. And surprisingly, cinnamon helps improve these symptoms. Recently, an even more groundbreaking announcement has been made. Cinnamon not only inhibits brain damage, the main cause of brain damages, but also rejuvenates brain neurons and brain cells. Even just smelling cinnamon can enhance cognitive function and concentration. Isn't that amazing? This is where apples come in. When cinnamon acts on the neurons in the brain, apples provide a protective shield that blocks potential neurotoxins. Therefore, apples help prevent the destruction of brain cells and neurons. Particularly, the anthocyanins in apple peels have a powerful antioxidant effect, maximizing cinnamon's ability to rejuvenate brain cells. But that's not all. As mentioned earlier, cinnamon strengthens the heart. When the heart pumps blood vigorously, the blood vessels need to be strong too, right? Consuming apples with cinnamon strengthens the walls of the blood vessels, even down to the capillaries in your hands and feet. Additionally, since apples are low in potassium, eating them with cinnamon helps maintain balance and is good for kidney health. Therefore, you should definitely enjoy apples and cinnamon together from now on. The tart and sweet taste of the organic acids in apples pairs perfectly with the bitter taste of cinnamon, so even just sprinkling a little cinnamon powder on apples is very beneficial. So far, we have covered the 3 worst and 3 best food combinations with cinnamon. Let's summarize everything once more. First, avoid consuming cinnamon with sugar-laden beverages like certain commercial cinnamon teas and lattes. Instead, enjoy it with honey for a healthier option. Second, instead of pairing cinnamon with dry dates, opt for fresh dates or combine it with ginger for the best results. Additionally, those taking hypertension medications should be cautious with cinnamon to balance it out. Enjoy cinnamon with apples for a delightful and healthful combination. How does that sound? By consuming healthy cinnamon with well-matched foods, you can better protect your health. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you found today's video helpful, please subscribe and like it. Also, share it with your precious family and friends. I will always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your friendly health expert, Dr. John. Did you know that eating this with cucumber can actually harm your health? Even such a good cucumber must be eaten correctly to be beneficial to your body. If you eat it with unhealthy foods, it can actually harm your health. To protect your health, I will tell you about the 3 worst foods to pair with cucumbers. And the 3 best foods to pair with it. Today's star, known as the fruit of the gods, is the superfood cucumber. As you know, cucumbers are packed with moisture and vitamins, making them great for skincare. Recently, the amazing immune-boosting and curing disease effects of cucumbers have been revealed, causing a big sensation. But did you know that? Even such a healthy cucumber can be harmful to your health if eaten with certain foods. Now, let's find out the 3 worst foods to pair with cucumbers. And the 3 best foods and special recipes to pair with them. First, the worst food combination with cucumber is, surprisingly, carrot. Aren't you shocked? When hiking or exercising, you might eat cucumbers and carrots together for hydration. And they are considered the best combination in salad. However, from a nutritional standpoint, carrots and cucumbers do not go well together. Firstly, cucumbers are 95% water. Wait a minute, isn't cucumber a vegetable? Are you curious about this? Cucumbers are botanically classified as fruits because they grow from flowers and contain seeds. They are particularly good for immediate hydration due to their high water content. So, what makes up the remaining 5% of cucumbers aside from water? It's vitamins. A single cucumber contains a lot of vitamin C, about 15% of the recommended daily intake. It not only relieves fatigue and gives you energy, but also boosts your immune system significantly. Moreover, the vibrant green color of cucumbers comes from chlorophyll. When chlorophyll and vitamin C are combined, they provide excellent moisturizing effects, making your skin radiant and helping to generate collagen, which is great for preventing skin aging. But here's the catch. If you eat cucumbers, which are rich in vitamin C, together with carrots, you won't get any vitamin C. This is because an enzyme in carrots called ascorbinase destroys vitamin C. So, should you never eat cucumbers and carrots together? No. There is a secret method. Since this enzyme in carrots is weak against heat and acid, you can lightly cook the carrots or sprinkle a little vinegar or lemon juice on them. This way, you can enjoy the nutrients from both carrots and cucumbers. One more tip. The vitamins in cucumbers are mostly in the skin, so be sure to eat them with the skin on. The first best food combination with cucumber is none other than pear. Cucumbers are well known for their cooling properties and their ability to reduce heat. Cucumber is a representative cooling ingredient that helps release heat from the body. In fact, it's used not only for treating burns and reducing inflammation and swelling, but also for alleviating pent-up anger-related heat. However, eating such cooling foods can sometimes cause side effects. The released heat can circulate throughout the body, hindering digestion and blocking blood circulation. Surprisingly, cucumbers are not only cooling, but also full of water. The abundant moisture in cucumbers promotes diuretic effects, ensuring the released heat is expelled from the body rather than circulating within. When eaten with pears, an incredible synergistic effect is achieved. The cooling properties of pears, combined with cucumbers, enhance the heat-reducing and anti-inflammatory effects, ensuring the heat is entirely expelled from the body. Moreover, both cucumbers and pears are rich in asparagine. This component is excellent for detoxifying and strengthening the liver, making cucumbers and pears the best combination for detoxifying the body. So from now on, make sure to eat cucumbers and pears together, not only for inflammation, pent-up anger and detoxification, but also for liver health. The second worst combination with cucumber is banana. Cucumber, with its high water content and low calories, and banana, rich in nutrients and dietary fiber, are both top choices for a diet. Thus, many people often consume cucumbers and bananas together. However, surprisingly, this combination is not good for health. First of all, cucumbers are not only full of water but also packed with nutrients beneficial for heart and blood vessel health. You know that reducing salt intake is important for cardiovascular health, don't you? While reducing sodium intake is crucial, it's equally important to consume plenty of potassium, which helps expel the sodium already ingested from the body. Cucumbers are rich in various excellent nutrients, especially potassium. The potassium in cucumbers dilates blood vessels, aiding in the smooth expulsion of waste and sodium from the body. Therefore, regularly eating cucumbers is excellent for preventing cardiovascular diseases, such as hypertension, hyperlipidemia, arteriosclerosis, and stroke. Here's the focus. The problem is that bananas are also rich in potassium. Although potassium is very good for health, excessive intake can disrupt the water balance in cells, causing muscles and nerves to overly relax. As a result, it can lead to muscle weakness and paralysis, chronic numbness in the hands and feet, and even cause heart arrhythmias and acute hypotension. So from now on, do not consume cucumbers and bananas together. Eat them separately to ensure you get all the nutrients from each. The second recommended food to pair with cucumber instead of banana is apple. As mentioned earlier, cucumbers are rich in nutrients that help prevent cardiovascular diseases. In addition to potassium, there is another reason cucumbers are considered a superfood. It's the miraculous vitamin K for vascular health found in cucumbers. Hold on, here's a quiz. What happens if you get a wound on a blood vessel? That's right, the wound needs to clot and heal quickly to prevent excessive bleeding. However, if it clots too much and blocks the vessel, oxygen and nutrients cannot be properly supplied, leading to damage to tissues and organs. Vitamin K in cucumbers is crucial for maintaining this delicate balance. Moreover, cholesterol, a major cause of cardiovascular diseases, not only causes problems by itself, but also leads to atherosclerosis when it accumulates and calcifies on the walls of blood vessels. Vitamin K in cucumbers lowers cholesterol levels and prevents atherosclerosis. Therefore, you must include cucumbers in your diet to prevent cardiovascular diseases. When eaten with apples, cucumbers become a miraculous remedy for blood vessels. The soluble dietary fiber pectin in apples strengthens and expands the blood vessels. So, while cucumbers help with blood circulation, apples fortify the blood vessels. Make sure to eat apples and cucumbers together from now on. The third worst food combination with cucumber is, surprisingly, pickled cucumbers. While it's delicious to enjoy crunchy cucumbers pickled in salt or seasoned as spicy pickles, do you know how much salt goes into making pickles? An enormous amount of salt is used, and no matter how much you rinse them, some saltiness remains. Of course, sodium, the main component of salt, is an essential mineral necessary for the body. Salt is crucial for the digestion of food, blood circulation, and the expulsion of waste. Here's a quiz. Why does the heart, unlike other organs, never get cancer? It's because the heart contains the highest amount of salt in the body. Given the health benefits of salt, a completely salt-free diet can be detrimental. However, considering that our diet already includes a lot of sodium, it's much better to be cautious about salty foods. So why is eating too much salt bad for your health? Excessive salt intake increases the sodium concentration in blood vessels, causing water to flood into the blood vessels through osmosis. This makes the blood vessels stiff, raising blood pressure. Ultimately, this can lead to hypertension, stroke, heart disease, heart failure, and kidney disease. Additionally, sodium is known as a major carcinogen that causes stomach diseases. Eating salty foods damages the stomach lining, leading to gastritis and stomach illness. Therefore, you should avoid eating cucumbers pickled in salt from now on. The third best food combination with cucumber is vinegar. Many people think of cucumbers as a food that is mostly water. However, recent studies have revealed the incredible brain health benefits of cucumbers. This is thanks to a natural compound called fisetin found in cucumbers. Fisetin is not only excellent for its anti-inflammatory effects, but also has tremendous benefits for brain health, especially for improving memory and concentration. The fisetin in cucumbers protects brain nerve cells and prevents aging. Moreover, cucumbers have outstanding anti-disease properties. Did you know that the stem end of a cucumber tastes bitter? That bitter part contains an antioxidant compound called cucurbitacin. This compound removes free radicals and prevents the occurrence and growth of health-harming cells. It is particularly effective for detoxifying the liver, making it excellent for preventing liver and prostate diseases. In addition to these benefits, cucumbers are great for their anti-inflammatory, immune-boosting and brain health. Furthermore, cucumbers are a representative alkaline food, which is another great benefit. When our body's acidity level is high, toxins are produced, and inflammation occurs in the blood vessels. Therefore, it's essential to consume alkaline foods like cucumbers regularly, to neutralize acidity and maintain health. This is where vinegar comes into play. Although vinegar's sour taste might make you think it's acidic, it is surprisingly an alkaline food. Vinegar helps ensure that the vitamin C in cucumbers is fully absorbed by our bodies. It also cleans and strengthens the acidified blood vessel walls. Additionally, the warm nature of vinegar balances the excessively cold nature of cucumbers, making it even better. So, make sure to eat cucumbers with vinegar, either in a vinegar salad or as cucumber vinegar pickles. So far, we've learned about the 3 worst and 3 best food combinations with cucumber. It's time to summarize them one last time. To fully absorb the vitamins in cucumbers, sprinkle a little vinegar or lemon juice when eating them with carrots or cook the carrots slightly. Pair cucumbers with pears to enjoy the synergistic effects. Instead of eating cucumbers with bananas, pair them with apples. Avoid eating cucumbers pickled heavily in salt and instead enjoy them with vinegar for a healthier option. How does that sound? I hope you incorporate cucumbers with the right food combinations to protect your health. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you found today's video helpful, please subscribe and like it. And share it with your beloved family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you very much. Did you know that eating this with garlic can actually harm your health? Even healthy garlic has foods that pair perfectly with it and foods that don't. So I prepared this to protect your health. I'll tell you about the 3 worst foods to eat with garlic, as well as the 3 best foods. Also, we'll reveal the miracle method discovered by the National Cancer Institute that can cut the incidence of illness in half. Hello everyone, are any of you not registered yet? Please hit subscribe and like right now. Please share it with your loved ones. And introduce Dr. John for health to many others. We will continue to bring you only the best health information. Recently, cancer has been occurring in 1 out of every 3 people in our country, making it a common disease in the world. Today's star is none other than garlic, which has been selected as the #1 anti-cancer food among 40 famous anti-cancer foods by the National Cancer Institute of the United States. There's an old saying that a table with garlic is better than a pharmacy, emphasizing how beneficial garlic is for the body. Garlic is truly a healthy food. It effectively prevents high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and arteriosclerosis. making it the best blood-purifying tonic to prevent cardiovascular and cerebrovascular diseases, which are the top 3 causes of death. But everyone, did you know that there are foods that can harm your health when eaten with such healthy garlic? Now, let's learn about the 3 worst foods to eat with garlic, and the 3 best foods that pair perfectly with it. The first garlic food that is worst for preventing disease is garlic pickles. Were you surprised? Many people eat pickled garlic, garlic in vinegar, or fermented garlic extract for their health. These methods remove the smell and pungency while preserving garlic's health benefits, making them excellent choices. When stored this way, the efficacy of raw garlic remains almost intact, and they are filled with sulfides that are good for blood vessel health. Especially, black garlic, which is fermented garlic, produces a new protein called gamma-glutamylcysteine during the fermentation process, which enhances its antioxidant and anti-disease effects. But here's the focus. There are people who should never eat such good garlic pickles, vinegar, or fermented extracts. First, those with weak stomachs and intestines should be particularly cautious. Allicin, the component that gives garlic its pungent taste, has excellent anti-disease effects but becomes more concentrated and stronger during the process, greatly irritating the stomach lining. If you continuously irritate your stomach with such spicy and bitter foods, it can exacerbate symptoms like gastritis and gastric ulcers. Additionally, the concentration process strengthens the warfarin component of garlic. This is particularly concerning if you are on high blood pressure medication, high cholesterol medication, or aspirin, or if you are about to undergo surgery. These medications work to dissolve clots in your blood, a process that garlic also supports. If you take these prescription medications in the warfarin category and consume concentrated garlic juice or pickles, your blood can become too thin and fail to clot properly. Such delayed blood clotting can lead to uncontrolled bleeding and eventually excessive bleeding. But that's not all. People with diabetes should particularly avoid garlic pickles, vinegar, and concentrates. The reason is that they are too sweet, which is bad for blood sugar control. While garlic's strong pungent taste might mask it, garlic is actually quite high in sugar. What happens if you eat pickles made with a lot of added sugar? Excessive sugar intake leads to obesity and increases insulin resistance. Ultimately, it fills your blood with sticky triglycerides. While garlic works to clean your blood, consuming sugar makes it sticky, rendering it useless. Moreover, sugar intake doesn't just lead to diabetes. It also reduces the size of your brain. High blood sugar levels shrink the hippocampus, the center of memory, and reduce its size. Getting accustomed to sweet tastes destroys brain nerve cells and is the worst habit that leads to dementia. Therefore, do not eat superfood garlic pickled in sugar anymore. Instead, eat it with healthy foods. The first recommended food that pairs perfectly with garlic is green vegetables. The allicin in garlic, which gives it its pungent taste, is excellent not only for boosting your immune system, but also for your brain health. This is because it helps regenerate nerve cells in our body. Allicin, S-allyl, and allylcysteine in garlic are very effective against diseases such as cerebral hemorrhage, stroke, and degenerative neurological diseases. They also have antioxidant effects, boost the immune system, and are great for fatigue recovery. While the spiciness of garlic is very good for health, it does have one drawback. The spicy taste can irritate the stomach and cause discomfort. At this point, pairing garlic with other green vegetables makes for the perfect combination. The nutrients, vitamins, and minerals in vegetables combined with garlic's good antioxidant components not only create a nutritional synergy, but also soothe the stomach, aiding in nutrient absorption and digestion. Therefore, from now on, make sure to eat garlic with green vegetables. Next, the second worst garlic food is garlic bread. Nowadays, bread slathered with garlic butter sauce is really popular. Garlic is a very healthy food, but it's not good for you when eaten with carbohydrate-rich foods like bread. Flour, the main ingredient in bread, is 92% carbohydrates and has a very high glycemic index. When you eat bread, your blood sugar spikes quickly and is rapidly absorbed by the body, easily turning into fat and leading to weight gain. Additionally, this high glycemic index causes excessive insulin secretion, which goes to the liver, eventually leading to fatty liver. In fact, the biggest problem is addiction. When gluten from flour enters your body, it is converted by gut bacteria into a highly addictive substance called exorphin. This substance causes flour addiction and leads to overeating. Even if garlic works hard in your body to perform anti-disease and antioxidant activities, and cleans your blood vessels, eating it with bread renders these benefits useless, and can even be harmful. So, you should never eat garlic as bread. So, how should we eat garlic? The second recommended food that pairs perfectly with garlic is pork. In particular, the combination of garlic and pork is truly excellent. The allicin in garlic, which gives it its sharp, spicy taste, helps the vitamin B1 in pork to be well absorbed by our bodies. When allicin and vitamin B1 combine, they transform into allithiamine in the body, which is great for recovering from fatigue, boosting energy and providing anti-disease effects. Moreover, the scorotonin component in garlic is excellent for maintaining muscle mass as you age. Therefore, from now on, make sure to eat garlic with pork belly or stir-fried pork. But that's not all. When you grill pork, carcinogens like benzopyrene can form on the charred meat. When you eat it with garlic, the powerful antibacterial effects of garlic help eliminate these carcinogens, expel heavy metals from the body, and remove food poisoning bacteria, making it healthier and safer to eat. Garlic also neutralizes the proteins in meat, making it tender and easier to digest, while removing any unpleasant odors. Therefore, garlic and pork not only taste great together, but also make the perfect healthy combination. The third worst garlic food is garlic chips fried, flakes. Did anyone think that since garlic is healthy, frying it would also be healthy? That's not true. While fried garlic is crispy and tasty, its nutritional benefits are hard to expect. This is because the good nutrients in garlic are destroyed during the frying process, turning it into something harmful. When making fried foods, don't use high smoke point oils like corn oil or cooking oil to make them crispy. These oils are all omega-6 oils, which disrupt the balance of unsaturated fatty acids in the body and cause inflammation. Inflammation worsens arteriosclerosis, arthritis, diabetes, and hypertension, but also ultimately leads to harm your health. Moreover, frying increases the calorie content and produces trans fats. These trans fats raise the levels of bad cholesterol LDL and lower the levels of good cholesterol HDL, leading to cardiovascular diseases. No matter how good the food is, eating it fried is really bad for your health. Finally, the third best food to pair with garlic is oil. Attention, please. National Cancer Institute announced that you can cut the risk of disease in half. Isn't it strange to hear not to fry but to sauté garlic in oil? The key is the type of oil you use. You should sauté garlic in omega-3 oils like olive oil. The superfood garlic offers different nutrients depending on the cooking method. When eaten raw, you get allicin, water-soluble vitamins B and C. When heated, it activates antioxidants that prevent aging, significantly increasing the content of polyphenols and flavonoids. When you sauté garlic in omega-3 rich oils like olive oil, it creates a tremendous synergy effect. This combination dissolves blood clots and reduces inflammation in the body. It also improves memory and brain health, providing a definite effect in preventing dementia, so be sure to remember this. Lastly, here's a tip for our precious subscribers. Thinly sliced, crushed, or minced garlic contains more allicin, enhancing its anti-disease effects. When eating raw garlic, chew it thoroughly several times. When sautéing, crush or mince the garlic to maximize health benefits. This is the ultimate health secret. We've now covered the 3 worst garlic foods and the 3 best pairings for protecting your health. Let's summarize one last time. Never consume garlic in the form of garlic pickles, vinegar, or concentrated extracts garlic juice. Instead, eat it with leafy greens and chew it thoroughly. No matter how good garlic is, don't eat it as garlic bread. Instead, pair it with meat. Avoid eating garlic as flakes or chips. Instead, lightly sauté it in olive oil. How does that sound? I hope you can maintain your health by enjoying garlic with foods that pair well with it. Thank you so much for spending time with us. If you found today's video helpful, please subscribe and like. And don't forget to share it with your precious family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you. Did you know that eating this with watermelon can actually harm your health? While watermelon is one of the best hydrators during summer, there are foods that pair well with it and others that don't. To fully benefit from watermelon, it's crucial to eat it properly. Eating watermelon with the wrong foods can lead to serious health issues. That's why I've prepared this important information for you. To help you prevent serious health issues and boost your immune system. I'll share 3 foods that do not pair well with watermelon and 3 that do. The hot summer has finally arrived. Summer brings many delicious fruits. But isn't there one fruit that stands out when you think of summer? That's right. Today's star is the ultimate summer hydrator, watermelon, aptly named because the majority of it is water. When you bite into its bright red flesh, the sweet juice runs down your chin, instantly making the summer heat disappear. When the sun is blazing and you're sweating a lot, feeling tired both physically and mentally. Eating sweet and cool watermelon quickly restores your energy with its natural sugars and hydrates you with its 90% water content, quenching thirst and relieving fatigue. But did you know that the remaining 10% of watermelon, aside from its 90% water content, is packed with incredible health benefits? It helps prevent high blood pressure, diabetes, chronic diseases, and even serious health issues, while also turning back the clock on aging to keep you youthful. Depending on what you eat with watermelon, you can maximize these benefits with the right combinations. Especially if you're eating it for health benefits, there are some foods you should avoid pairing with watermelon, along with some precautions to keep in mind. So now, let's delve into the secrets of the remaining 10% of watermelon. Explore 3 foods that pair best with it, 3 foods that don't, and the ultimate recipe. First, let's talk about the worst foods to pair with watermelon, yogurt, and cheese. Aren't you surprised? Recently, watermelon salads with diced cheese have become hugely popular. The combination of salty, savory cheese or yogurt with cool watermelon may taste good. But it's not really a healthy choice. During the hot summer, we sweat a lot and often feel physically and mentally exhausted, right? So, we tend to drink a lot of cold, ice-filled beverages and electrolyte drinks. But the best remedy is to have a piece of watermelon. This is because the moisture in watermelon is quite special. Watermelon contains 90% water, which aids in diuresis and blood circulation. And it's packed with vitamins. It's rich in vitamin A, which brightens tired eyes, vitamin B, which recharges your energy, and vitamin C, which helps recover from fatigue. Watermelon is perfect for replenishing the vitamins and minerals your body needs during the hot summer. Moreover, watermelon has a high absorption rate, allowing vitamins to be quickly absorbed into your body, helping you recover energy swiftly. But here's the key point. If you eat watermelon with yogurt and cheese, which are rich in fat, the opposite effect happens. The moisture in watermelon travels through your blood vessels, filling your body with vitamins and quickly expelling waste and toxins. On the other hand, the protein in fat in cheese and dairy products are digested slowly and take a long time to ferment, causing a significant difference in digestion speed. Cheese, milk, and yogurt digest slowly, while watermelon digests quickly, causing bloating and indigestion. So, what should you eat with watermelon? First, the best food to pair with watermelon is tomatoes. Although watermelon and tomato might seem like an unusual combination, they create a miraculous anti-illness diet, so please pay attention. While 90% of watermelon is water, the secret to its health benefits lies in the remaining 10%. The first secret of watermelon starts with its bright red flesh. Watermelon's red color comes from a component called lycopene. Wait a minute, haven't you heard of lycopene before? That's right. The reason the superfood tomato is known for its anti-illness properties is precisely because of its red color, lycopene. Amazingly, watermelon contains 30% more of this powerful antioxidant, lycopene, than tomatoes. The lycopene in watermelon eliminates harmful reactive oxygen species and blood clots, prevents cells from aging and oxidizing, and stops them from mutating into abnormal health-harming cells. So, what happens if we eat watermelon and tomatoes together, both rich in lycopene? Preventing illnesses is just the beginning. They can even help treat harmful cells. The organic acids in tomatoes and the potassium in watermelon work together to activate cells, clean blood vessels, and remove inflammation. In fact, the anti-illness benefits of tomatoes and watermelon are very effective against prostate diseases and arteriosclerosis. The tangy taste of tomatoes and the sweetness of watermelon go well together, creating a synergy effect for fatigue recovery. So remember this. You can enjoy watermelon and tomatoes together as a salad, or blend them into a detox juice. But here's a tip for our subscribers. Lycopene in watermelon and tomatoes is fat-soluble, so it's beneficial to eat them with oil. You can lightly grill watermelon and tomatoes with a bit of oil, drizzle olive oil over your salad, or eat them with a handful of nuts to more than double the absorption of these anti-illness components. Second, the worst food to pair with watermelon is greasy foods like fried food. Wait a minute, didn't I just say that eating watermelon with oil is good? But now I'm saying you shouldn't eat it with oily foods. Isn't that a bit confusing? Many people enjoy a cool slice of watermelon as a dessert after a summer meal. And recently, a recipe for fried watermelon, crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside, has become popular. Let me clarify. As mentioned earlier, watermelon's lycopene is fat-soluble, meaning it gets absorbed better with a small amount of oil. So, it's good to have a moderate amount of oil with it. However, you shouldn't eat it with excessive amounts of oil like in fried food. Have you ever felt a sudden cool sensation after eating watermelon? That's right. Watermelon, the quintessential summer fruit, has a naturally cooling property. It helps drop the heat in our bodies during the hot summer. But here's the key point. What happens if you eat it with greasy fried food? That's right. The oil in your stomach hardens, making digestion take a very long time. Furthermore, the most serious issue is that the high water content in watermelon dilutes stomach acid, slowing down digestion even more. Additionally, the excessive oil and trans fats in fried food hinder watermelon's blood cleansing properties, blocking blood circulation. So, you must be cautious. If you have trouble digesting food in the summer, it's actually because you've been eating water-rich fruits like watermelon as a dessert. For better digestion, it's much better to eat watermelons separately rather than as a dessert. Second, the best way to consume watermelon is by eating the white rind as well. Many people eat only the red flesh and discard the white part of the rind. There's a saying the flesh of watermelon is fruit, but the rind is medicine. The secret lies in the citrulline component packed in the white rind of the watermelon. This component is why watermelon diets, anti-swelling effects, and watermelon tea are gaining popularity. So here's a quiz. Why do we experience swelling in our limbs and body? Why does our body swell at all? It's because toxins are not being expelled properly. When our body's organs function, they produce waste. This waste needs to be expelled promptly. However, waste doesn't just exit the body immediately. It needs to be converted into a safe form, urea, with the help of citrulline before being expelled through the kidneys. Watermelon, especially, is rich in citrulline, making it a top fruit for treating cystitis, reducing swelling and detoxifying the body. Additionally, citrulline helps widen arterial blood vessels. As the blood vessels expand, blood circulation improves and oxygen supply increases. Isn't the detoxifying citrulline in watermelon amazing? What's even more astonishing is that citrulline is found in twice the amount in the white rind than in the red flesh of watermelon. So, you should make sure to eat the white rind as well as the sweet red flesh. Recommended recipes include slicing the white part thinly and making pickles, or enjoying its crunchy texture by making a sweet and sour salad or side dish similar to seasoned cucumber. Another tip. The white part is rich in vitamins, so if you slice it thinly or blend it into a face mask, it can rejuvenate sun-exposed skin, smooth wrinkles, and provide plenty of moisture. It's especially effective for soothing skin troubles and inflammation, so be sure to remember this. Lastly, the third worst food to eat with watermelon is bananas. Watermelon, the best summer fruit, and bananas, the top energy booster, surprisingly don't pair well together. The reason is potassium. You might be wondering, isn't potassium a beneficial mineral for health? And yes, it is. Potassium is an essential mineral for our body. A deficiency can cause fatigue and a sense of lethargy. Potassium works to energize and invigorate us. It helps expel sodium from our body, maintaining stable blood pressure. Therefore, it's vital for preventing cardiovascular diseases like hypertension, hyperlipidemia, heart disease, and arteriosclerosis. However, this beneficial potassium can cause significant strain for individuals with poor kidney function. If the kidneys can't expel potassium properly, it can lead to muscle weakness and even heart arrhythmias. The problem is that both watermelon and bananas are extremely high in potassium. Eating them together can lead to excessive potassium intake, increasing the risk of hyperkalemia. Instead of consuming them together, eat them separately to enjoy their individual nutritional benefits. Lastly, the third best way to consume watermelon is to eat its seeds. The miraculous benefits of watermelon and the key point of today are finally revealed. Does anyone eat the seeds embedded in the red flesh of watermelon? In China, it's a popular snack that's hard to come by. And it's truly the best medicine. Watermelon seeds are about 30% protein. This amount is among the highest of all seeds, surpassing pine nuts, peanuts, and sunflower seeds. So, what makes up the rest of the watermelon seed? It's unsaturated fatty acids, specifically linoleic acid. This component forms the brain itself, making it excellent for boosting brain function and preventing cognitive decline. Additionally, the linoleic acid in watermelon seeds prevents body fat accumulation and completely blocks the formation of visceral fat. It even lowers the levels of bad LDL cholesterol in the blood, making it great for preventing various adult diseases. Wait a minute, did you notice a slightly bitter taste when you chew on watermelon seeds? That's another health benefit from cucurbitacin found in the seeds. This compound purifies the blood, has sterilizing effects, prevents illnesses, and even acts as an anthelmintic to eliminate parasites. So make sure to eat watermelon seeds. Here's a tip. Collect the watermelon seeds, wash them well and dry them. Then lightly roast them in a dry pan. They'll become savory and you can enjoy them like nuts. So far, we've learned about the 3 worst and 3 best foods to pair with watermelon. Shall we summarize it all one last time? First, instead of eating watermelon with dairy fats like yogurt and cheese, pair it with tomatoes to reap the miraculous anti-illness effects. Avoid eating it with greasy foods like fries. And make sure to consume the white rind of the watermelon. Instead of eating it with bananas, be sure to include watermelon seeds in your diet. Enjoy the best summer fruit watermelon with foods that complement it well to protect your health. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you found today's video helpful, please subscribe and like. Also, share it widely with your precious family and friends. I will always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you.